Alrighty, so wow, that does not look like high quality code or that stream. Let's check if I can. I guess it is what it is. Hopefully that comes in clear. I'm gonna check my YouTube. Hmm. Hmm. Code's pretty lame. Well, let's see if it gets any better while I hover on it. It's really disheartening. Hmm. Well, if anyone has any clue on how to improve my quality of my editor here streaming, that'd be awesome. Because right now it's trash. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. All right. Well, regardless, I'm having an issue with my compilation. I'm more streaming this for myself to hope someone sees this and says, "Hey, jackass, this is your issue." So right now I have a build failure. It's saying that my different classes are missing um, the getters, and I'm using um, generic naming structures. Come on, why are you doing this? Why do you do this? So I've been having this issue with my compilation intermittently. I'm able to get around it in some cases, not all. It's very spotty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to git pod, just prove this is not just my environment, but a really systemic issue. My dirter. Spooky considering Gitpod has had that access for a while now. So I have it named Kathy's Getaway. Wish there was a way I could pick the branch. Once I make sure that I have a working branch, I'm merging that straight to the main branch because I'm tired of having a really out-of-date POC. Downloading all the things from GitLab because that's what I'm configured to do, like GitLab and Central. Yeah, I really enjoy the Gitpod situation here. It's a really awesome tool. All right, so I don't have access to OpenAPI rentals. We're going to go to Mappers and UX, which is my latest functioning build. And I saved a historical record when I tried doing a Spring Boot upgrade. So it was working, and then when I went back, it said, fuck you. So that sucks. So now let's try this again. Okay, it fails as it should. It's pretty cool. Okay. You jerk. So OpenAPI rentals or is a spec I created, but I had trouble with the OpenAPI. Not really. It's the OpenAPI anything. It's really actually my GitLab Maven repository. Wow, now I might have a 2,000 billion issue thing going on here. So I have a bunch of composition-based interfaces. So a user is a named user. So it's not finding any of those things, which is interesting. Um, but if I go down to my local here, I do have OpenAPI built and installed to my local Maven. Probably should just build and install it into the central Maven repository and get it over with and not worry about it. That'd be cool. Let's see if I can do that. I forgot some people call them forges. I think that's pretty funny. I love the like quote unquote, whoa, life ray DXP? Hmm, interesting. All right, well, long story short, I'm having an issue with really my like compilation step. It's really quite bonkers. So if I go take a look at my, let's see if I can get Kraken here. I believe I do. Yeah, I like Get Kraken. Look at that little dancing Kraken. So right now, this is where my branch is. This is where my remote is. That's so cool how it shows me my remote with my logo there. That's hot. Um, let's see. Yeah, so I removed the configuration for Jackson. My dates were functioning completely fine, which was awesome. But for some reason, I'm just getting my ass kicked with compilation. And it seems to be not isolated. As you can see here, I'm having all sorts of issues. But that being said, I'm also on a bad Git branch, so that makes sense. Hold on. I need to push this up. Wow, that's a sleek software. I like that. It was right in my face. Really got me to click the actions next. Well done. Alright, so now I'm going to synchronize. Weird. Okay, so it's yelling at me that The version I'm running is wrong. So I'm going to use good old ChatGPT as the Primogen refers to it. Okay, that makes sense. I did swap out the um, target version, so I'm still at 1.8. See if ChatGPT can handle this, especially now that I have a paid version. I'm gonna let that build, and I'll be right back with some more Mountain Dew. It is. It's because we have a fire down here. Oh, such good dogs. All right, so let me pause my music. So let's see. So it's telling me I have the wrong Java version, which is really interesting. So let me be a mindless code monkey for the sake of reality at this point, I guess, because I'm just failing. I feel like I advertise myself as a Java developer, and my God, these issues plague me. So it is telling me some blatant issues I might have left in here. So I did work on adding a Java version. So I tried this last night. None of this worked. So I'm having a lot of issues with essentially aspect-based program issues, which is interesting. This is an isolated situation. Let's see what image I'm using. Yeah, I don't know. This is really frustrating. So this is an old branch, broken branch. My headphones are gonna die. Well, I'm still at this point with this project, and it's really frustrating because I haven't made it too much further. But that's not exactly true. I have this mappers in UX, and I did solve my serialization problem for my dates by using my created at and updated at mixin interfaces by just using JSON format. Serialization and deserialization was perfect. Like, this was just the golden goose answer. Very happy with it. And I find it to be very useful. But I'm going to call it a good 25-minute stream and be just bitching and groaning about my issues. But yeah, the Java toolset is making this a real struggle, and I really enjoy being a Java programmer, but these are the moments when I do not. because it's been intermittent and I don't know, my palm hasn't changed all that much, so it's a learning process. Thanks.